Reddick can't get that one to fall.
Honestly, I don't know how they cut into that lead with him missing so many shots.
And finish off by Brand. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey,
guys, Doc Rivers has the dual role of coach and GM with the Clippers. If you ask him, it's much the same as his role before.
Thanks, DA, and it's probably easier to straddle those roles when the mandate is win now. That's the coach's mentality anyway. Well, Steve, we know some players are notoriously slow starters. It really takes them a while to hit their peak and get to where they want to all season long. How long did it take you to find your groove?
You know, it's different. Sometimes guys are...
Right here. Hey, DFO Crawford!
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Paul, right side. Outside for Jordan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
When you see Chris Paul, you start to talk about a guy that's a throwback point guard, can score the basketball, but also can average double figures in assists. Career averages of 19 and 10.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And for Paul, with his numbers, he is a shoe-in for the Hall of Fame. And Steve, you have to wonder where he will land on the point guard list when it's all said and done.
You know, I think he'll be right there, maybe in the top 5, top 7 of all time. His defense sets him apart from a lot of these point guards. A great playmaker. The one thing you love about him is now he's added that he can score the basketball. He does a little bit of everything. He'll be one of the best of the best. Maybe not the best of all time.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
Blake Griffin, the former Oklahoma Sooner, has done a nice job in this league. We understood his athleticism coming out of college, but he's added so much to his game.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Dunn. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. He's off on the second.
Blake Griffin, a terrific player, but the first thing you think about with Blake Griffin is flying high and dunking the basketball. A highlight reel.
Paul outside. And Johnson now top of the key. Great look, but off the mark. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Rubio with him. Now guarded by Redick. Perez kicks to Bielitsa. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, Steve, as you said, there are other great dunkers in the league.
Come on, let's go. Start it.
We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on them.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Griffin sets the screen for Rivers. With the teardrop, and Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got 5.
Blake has a lot of different moves inside the paint, and you can see right there that was a nice finish by Blake.
Here's Rubio, feeds it to Hill. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
And when you're talking about post defense, you have to do your work early.
Rivers kicks to space. Johnson in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Redick for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Even though those guys come off the pine, they are still expected to produce, and they often do a phenomenal job at stepping up.
Redick can't get that one to fall.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Prez passes to Rubio. Right side hill, a baseline J, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Rivers kicks to Spates. Outside, Reddick. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Rubio with him. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. The feed to Hill. Puts it up from 15. Prez with the bucket. And Prez came into the NBA early, as is so common now, but he still has the support of his loving mom. And the two are as close as any in the league, and she still hounds him to take care of himself.
Well, that's what moms are best at. I heard she will still send him care packages of food. I'm sure some of his teammates might rule him on that, but nothing beats a home-cooked meal from mom. I don't care who you are.
Well, Griffin, Steve, might be the most well-known of players in the NBA just because of how marketable he is. You see him a ton in commercials, and he really is one of the biggest faces in the league.
Well, he's one of those guys. You see him in a lot of guest spot appearances on comedy shows, and he's fit right in. A playful guy. And also, when you can have the jumping ability that Blake Griffin has, a lot of people want to market you.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Felton's checked in.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Clippers.
And you see not a lot of corner threes, with the defense doing a good job of closing out and denying those shorter distance triples. That's what the smart teams have to do.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rubio dishes to Hill. Pass to Prez. Timberwolves passing it around. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
One of the things that sticks out when you watch Andrew Wiggins is the grace with which he plays. I mean, he has incredible athleticism, but I don't think he gets enough credit yet for his footwork. And that's an area that he's improved tremendously the last couple seasons. And to me, this guy, his ceiling, well, he may not have one. It's just incredible, his abilities.
No good from Spates.
Okay, that lay-in, he's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
To the paint, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And just thinking about Wiggins and his footwork, his spin move while attacking the rim, Greg, is something that is becoming a signature move now for him.
Yeah, and every great scorer has a go-to move like that one. It's such a difficult move to pull off when going as fast as Wiggins is. Also, he has great footwork in the post when playing with his back to the basket.
Prez. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Prez has got his second basket.
A quality look from mid-range. Prez so gifted at getting the room he needs to get these shots off.
It's stolen by Hill. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Timberwolves on top as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And a word from Chris Paul, who...
You know, Blake, everything that's happening for him, he deserves it.
Of course, we know that Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. A new look on the floor for Minnesota. The Clippers also making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Johnson comes in for Raymond Felton, and it's Rivers in for Paul. So for the Clippers right now, Rivers out there, J.J. Redick, then it's Johnson, then there's Griffin, and it's Spates in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, as we know, Chris Paul is such a student of the game. He really is a coach on the floor, but he can be hard on his teammates. Austin Rivers said he's the one that's going to put you in your place. He's going to tell you the truth. He's going to yell at you. All the good point guards have to be the bad guy sometimes. He's a leader, man. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. He certainly backs it up on the floor. In the corner, it's Griffin. And here's Rivers. His last outing, he had 8 points. Back to Griffin. On target from 13 feet.
Timeout.
Griffin's got 8.
The mid-range jumper has become a routine part of Blake.
Wake up out there. Come on. Listen, guys, we've got one guy doing all the damage out there. Do not allow him to get baseline.
Combo guard coming off the bench can run your team offensively at the point guard position, guard both positions, and he can still score.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick up.
Greg, you're right. He really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And that rebound is sponsored by Cam, the Kia Cam, giving us a great look at that one. .52 left now here in the second. Rivers can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now Prez. Here's Hill. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
Oh, man, what about the passing of Prez? Very impressive.
The 11-footer. Jump shot is good that time. And it's 6 points for Jamal Crawford. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Thunder.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
That's what you hope to see every game. When it all comes together like that, it's really fun to watch.
Come on, y'all, pick it up.
Clippers trail by 9. Right side, Griffin. 11 feet away. Prez with the rebound. And there are a lot of gym rats in the league, but Prez might be the biggest one of them all. He's always putting in extra work to keep his game sharp.
And it doesn't matter if he's working out by himself or just as young or with his trainer. He needs to get his work in. Reminds me a little bit of how Kobe was, always working to be the best. I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
That has to be the plan. Let's see if they recognize it.
Here's Johnson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Johnson's got 6.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Prez passes to Dang. Here's the dish to Wiggins. This is it to Prez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And you can see it. He knew he made a mistake the second the ball left his hands.
Now here's Rivers. He's tightly guarded. Here's the pass to Griffin. The baseline jam. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half is now in the Blazers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Prez comes in for Wiggins. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Dunn. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Spates checked in for Griffin. Redick comes in for Wesley Johnson. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. Rubio and Levine together in the backcourt. Cole Aldrich is out there with Towns. And it's Prez in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Felton kicks to Jordan. Back to Redick. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Levine dishes to Prez. That's good, and it's Levine
Can't
with the
stop
assist.
us, boy. They can't stop us.
Levine's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Felton kicks to Rivers. Jordan up top. Redick for 3. Can't get that one to fall.
Honestly, I don't know how they cut into that lead with him missing so many shots.
And finish off by
Just
Prez.
amazing intensity down low. Prez sending a real message with the dunk.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Levine, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside, Redick. At the top of the key, Spates. Here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Poked away. Stolen by Levine. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Andre Jordan, number 1.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Clippers trail by 13. Rivers kicks to Jordan. Back to Rivers. Jordan sets the pick for Rivers. Redick up top to halt the run. Minnesota with the rebound.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Felton kicks to Rivers. Back to Felton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket.
Now that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them.
Times in a row they've been up in a series. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early.